Welcome back out to the Mindcracker! We are back on the Mindcrack server for another Wasteland Village update. That's right. We are down to, let's T-minus 3 videos or so. We've got 2 big houses, one of which will debut today, and 1 laboratory. And each of those videos that has one of those 3 things is going to have 1 shop. And then when we're done with that, that's the end of principal construction. And I will do 1 more video dressing up the place, putting some finishing touches, hedgerows, things like that, some trees around, hitting the ground with bone meal maybe to put some of the shrub grass, that kind of thing, some flowers, finishing touches. But we're getting close, and there were some comments in the last video where I showed the mayor's house. Some comments about people getting a little impatient, and you're not the only ones. I am getting impatient as well. I am getting impatient. In fact, before I started this house, I thought about just skipping the large houses because they're kind of a decent distance away from the main village. And I thought about just skipping them, and if we've done enough, let's just get on with it. But then I thought about it. I'm like, well, we've done this much. Let's finish out the overall layout. And I think the houses here are going to help balance out especially once I start putting trees and stuff in here and hedges. I think it's going to really balance out the village because they're going to balance out this big park. They're going to balance out the density here. There's going to be less dense there. I think it'll be worth it. And people spend a lot of time, well, maybe not. A lot of people spent a little bit of time. How about that? That's probably more accurate. Submitting designs. And I don't want to completely skip an entire category because of that, particularly not one with 2 winners. So this is the house by Sneaky Sensei. And it fits nicely between the hills here. The house in this large house plot kind of had to fit in that area, and it fits nicely. The walls these side walls here were kind of blanked, but the front here is nice and carved and interesting. Looks nice, but I see this right here. I did not finish that. I will finish that off camera later. Whoop. Okay, apparently I put the doors down before I built the walls because it did that incorrectly. Okay. So I've started cutting a few corners because I'm in a rush. I want to get this done. So none of the inside has been decorated. There's not even a second floor. I apologize to Sneaky Sensei who designed it. There was a pretty cool interior for this house. But it's going to get burned down and destroyed. And I thought it was kind of funny if the people with the big houses were hollow on the inside. Not that people with big houses or money are, bad people. I'm not trying to say that at all. But I am playing up this sort of satire of class inequality. So I thought it'd be funny if the people with the big houses were empty on the inside. I thought that'd be funny. Just as a joke, I missed 2 glass panes there as well. I guess I'm hurrying, huh? But here's the back side. There's a rear porch, and there's some holes here which I haven't filled in. We may do some stuff here. We may put like a little boat dock or something. I don't know. I'm feeling the pressure to get on with it already. Both internally and externally, from the viewers who are rightfully saying, enough with the normal village, get to the wasteland village. And I'm like, yes, I agree. I agree with the wasteland idea. Let's do it. So, okay, that's one of the houses. So let's head over here. I made a shop that I thought fit in well with the grocery store and the hardware shop and the warehouse right there. And it's kind of like a seed shop. The person who made it, I haven't put the sign up yet, so let's do that now. Let's see, if you come in here, this right here is the little counter where the employee would be sitting there. And then you could browse through some exotic signs and plants, or exotic plants and seeds. So this is Jawa Plays Seed Shop. And I thought I'd make it specifically a seed shop instead of just a florist, which is actually what Jawa Play called it. He called it he or she, I don't know which, so I'm not going to assume. I'm going to be gender neutral. I'll say it. Jawa Play, no, that's rude. He or she called it a florist, but we all already have like a small plant shop up there. So I'm going to say this is going to be a seed shop. Hey, a villager coming in and out. We got a few little saplings, but mostly we've got seed packets here on the shelves. And I thought that fit in nicely with this area of the map. And it was also simple to make. Looks good. Slightly similar to this, but that's okay. It's okay. So, that's that. The next video will be also kind of short like this, as I try to get through these updates as quickly as possible so that we can get to the real meat on the bone, so to speak. And the one after that will be the one where I do the laboratory, which may be a little bit longer, but probably short as well. And then another short video where we go over the changes to the overall paths and trees and hedges and little pretty details, all that kind of stuff. So 1, 2, 3 more videos, and then the wasteland. T-minus 3 videos and counting. We're getting there. And I've purposely scheduled these on the same days as Links of the Nightcat. And I know not everyone likes to watch both Mindcrack and Links of the Nightcat, but I was trying to make that as a tiny consolation that, yeah, you get a short Mindcrack video, but you also get a Skyrim video on the same day. Yeah, I think that'll be good, that this is going to balance each other out. The big houses are going to balance the village out overall. Let's actually, I haven't gone up to the very top in a while. Let's do that. I highly recommend a tower like this when you're building something, so you can get overall views of a large project. Particularly one that sprawls as much as this. You can't really see the whole thing from any one perspective with all the buildings in the way. It's nice to come up here and take a gander. A gander. That's not a word I use all the time. Let's look at this high dive right here. What do we think? Oh, hit shift at the very last moment. Yeah, so this is meant to be the center, and if I didn't build those houses, the village would kind of be off-center, which is not a huge deal, but I think it works. I think it helps. Let's go all the way up to the top, just for funsies, because I haven't in so long. Man, this takes a long time to climb this ladder. All the way to the build limit. 247, 248, 249, 250. Here we go. 248 blocks. Yeah, the fog is a little extreme here, but one thing that kind of bothers me is we have a very strong square going, and it's kind of, I think I would want this is something I will work on in the last video. This path, I think it's going to continue out through there when I'm done with it. I think it needs to look stronger. And you notice the hedgerows here? Make it look a little stronger. I think I need something else too. Maybe even a change of material. Because we need to break this box and make this path a little stronger, I think. Well, that's the kind of thing I'll work on in the last video. But good progress. Nearly there. 2 major buildings left, and then we're done. And then we're going to blow the whole thing up, burn it to the ground, murder 95% of the villagers, undo all the work I've spent the previous, I don't even know how many months working on, and then we're going to start over. That'll be fun. Okay, it'll be like a map reset, only way more apocalyptic. Hope you enjoyed the video. See you later. Take it easy. See you next time. Bye-bye.